guys, I'm your host MK. We will discuss why we should leave social media, why we should delete social media from our life, why this is important, and what does it cause, what does it doing harmful effect on ourselves. Let's discuss this thing. We are very much indulged in an inundant ocean of these social media apps like Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Pinterest, and there are a lot of others as well. And what does that do? These kind of apps doing with us? These apps just not consuming our time; it's consuming our mind. Like 15 seconds you are watching a video on war, then the next 15 seconds you're watching on a funny video, then your next 5 seconds you're watching a fearful and a hatred. This kind of fluctuation happening at very regular interval of 15 seconds before your mind can think beyond this point. You are just in that trap, and it will cause you to shallow thinking. You can't go deep down in the topic and the root cause of that topic. You're just thinking very shallowly. You are getting memory loss because of this kind of 15-second reels is happening. Your memory is very low, and you just don't want to do some kind of hard work. Your mind is getting used to that kind of things which is very easily cooked for you, and it's going to affect your long-term life. You are just becoming restless, becoming more dependent on such kind of media, and it also release dopamine, and dopamine cause it cause dopamine help us to do our work with more efficiently. And these kind of social media reels, they quickly generates this dopamine in our mind without any hard work. Our mind just used to this dopamine. It gets excited when dopamine is released, but this dopamine is without any effort. When this dopamine comes out without any effort, then you start to lose your focus. Your mind is become addictive to such kind of noises, such kind of noises in your brain. When your brain is come accomplished with this kind of noises, then silence become a haunted thing for you. You cannot enjoy a silence. You cannot sit and do some kind of self time. No, you will face distress. Your mind will ask you to do some kind of real work. You cannot do hard work stuff. You cannot study a book. You cannot study or focus on your studies. It's become very hard for you to read any kind of documents thoroughly. It feels boring because it requires hard work, and your mind become used to this kind of you know uh, easy to do work without any hard work rewards. Your mind is become addictive to such rewards which comes without any kind of effort. When this happens, your life become boring. When you just sit down and you do brainwashing, brainstorming for any kind of thing, your brains become bored. You feel boring, you feel exhausted, and this will uh, and this social media also makes you emotionally dependent on itself. How? Then you start with the time you will start to post something on the social media to show the people what I'm looking, how I'm looking, and is that my that image or video is getting likes or views, or someone is actually liking it, or the video or image of someone else is getting more attention than mine. This brings a competition for you, and it slowly dies down your inward, your in self, under self, inner self. But your focus will start to on your outer self. You're just starting to focus on your outer self, and you're just making real this thing to get more attentions, more dopamine. But algorithm change, trends dies, everything change, and when it change, you just put yourself in a devastated state. If you normally look to a youth or to someone who's using mobile phone or social media apps, he or she is actually spending his or her a lot of time on these apps. roughly 8 to 10 hours, and it is more than enough, and it's more than destructive for anyone. If you scale it for a year time, it comes to close to 4 to 5 months a year. You are watching just reels, you're doing nothing, you're just destroying yourself, you're hiding behind the curtains of the social media app. You think this is the best friend of you, that's the good idea for you, this is the one thing that change your life, this will protect you. No, that's the real trap. These social media apps putting you in that kind of frame where you are going to destroy yourself, and you are rusting out at a very quick pace, but you are unaware of this fact. You are just psychologically, you are just becoming a handicapped, and you're emotionally becoming an unstable, and therefore as far as hard work is concerned, you want to do a work without any hard work. When you do a work without any hard work, it will not bear fruit for you. It only bear some kind of hurdles for you. It only distress you, it will only stop you to succeed in your life. This is not good for you. Social media app is destroying yourself, destroying your life actually. You are just leaving behind your loved ones. You are leaving your real relations of your life, which are very meaningful for you. It's either it could be your friends, it could be your parents, it could be your classmates or someone else, which is very important for you. But you just are focusing on some visual thing which is not good for you, which is not meant for you, and you are leaving yourself just behind by not doing physical exercises, which is very beneficial for your health, like exercise, like hiking, like cycling, like outing with your friends. You are not doing these things. Your sleep is very worse state. You are doing some kind of very stuff which is very irrelevant. It's destroying your originality. You just want to post some stuff for to get validation, not for your recognitions. Initially you may start it with some kind of your inner self, your life, but now your life is the social media. Now your focus is my this kind of picture or video is getting any stuff or likeness, views, is it worthy, is it comparable with other ones or no? You are just trapped in these kind of things. You are losing yourself. You are just uh, getting in troubles deeper and deeper. You are in that kind of a depth, worse depth. And social media apps not only works on really works on enhancement of affairs. That's why you often find videos or images of hate and war and distressfuls, and events which cause hates, and some kind of videos of wars and hate crimes, and there's someone doing killing stuff. So these kind of things, social media has just enhanced this fairness, hates, and when this kind of things you come across, you feel that kind of stress, anxiety in yourself. Even you are sitting in your home, and even you are safe in your home, but you feel in mind that your life is at stake, your life is at a very risk position, because you're watching these kind of reels which are based on hate, discriminations, just racial comments. This is war crimes. You are watching this kind of stuff on these social media apps, and you are just feeling these things. You are attaching yourself with this stuff, but actually you are not there. You are in a very safe position, and you are just destroying yourself. You are in a very bad directions. And when you come across a lot of virtual peoples who cause distress for you, then what happens? Then if you know the case of a British teenager Molly, she just did a suicide after watching this kind of stressful videos. She becomes a victim of the social media app, and one of US teenagers, she also come across such kind of stuff, and she engaged in a sexual harassment by someone on social media apps. And then she becomes an addictive of drugs because some drug dealer contacted with her through social media apps, and is destroying a lot of other lives as well. Why this thing is tough for you to leave? It is very tough for you to leave because it gives you dopamine without any efforts, and Outside this world, you need boredom, you need silence, you need brainstorming. But with this stuff in your mind, and you're spending a lot of time on this stuff, almost 3 or 4 months of a year you're spending on this app, then your mind becomes dull. You cannot think beyond this point. You feel something missing out of your life. You think you become irrelevant to this world. That's why you feel very hard to leave this kind of apps. You feel isolated. Your mind, which was addictive to this kind of social media apps, is now can't bear this burden, can't want to sit silently and think about the purpose of life, the real purpose of life. That's the fear, missing out fear. Also, that social media virtual world, this thing is affecting you. This thing is really badly affecting you. But once, if you leave this kind of social media app, then what happens? You become relevant to this real world. Your health will increase, your sleep will increase, your mental peace will increase, your creativity will enhance. Real friends, real relatives come into your life, will come into your life. And it's very easy for you to feel the air, feel the oxygen outside of your room. The pollution inside the house is very much larger than the outside. You can't breathing fresh air by going outside. Once you leave this thing, you can go outside and leave this thing. You feel this thing. Then you feel you have a lot of time in your life to enjoy, to really achieve your goals. But if you sit here and if you continuously watching this virtual world, reels and every stuff, then what will happen? You will always stick to this. You will stuck with the mental disorders. You will stuck with some kind of psychological issues. You will come across a lot of sexual harassment. You will come across a lot of fake people's fake friends. It will destroy your health. This will destroy your health. It will destroy your mental peace. That's why it's very necessary to leave these things. I know it will be very hard for you, but if you are using social media apps, just watch the videos of those people who left this social media. Then what changes come into their life? Just start to lessen your time, decrease your watch time of this social media apps, reduce your screen time. Now, if you were watching for 10 hour, bring it to 4 hour, 5 hour. If you are watching for 4 or 5 hour, bring it down to 1 hour, 2 hour. Just become a selectable social. Your opinion should be yours. Your idea should be yours. It should not be copied from another one's. You should not be a copycat of slogans, copycat of some kind of ideology which is not yours. Bring yourself out. These social media apps is affecting you in that way. You are unaware of that thing. You think this is your idea. No, actually this is the idea of these reels. You think this is your ideology. No, this is the ideology of social media apps. For a human being, when he or she develops his own ideology or on his ideas, it will take a time. And that person question his ideas, thoughts, ideologies, and with the passage of time, he or she refine these things for the betterment of his or the social life of peoples. But what are you doing? You're just in that trap of other people's thoughts, other people's slogans. No, you're unique. Your life is unique. The purpose of life is unique. You have to spend your life on that purpose. You need to spend your life for yourself. For you need to spend your life for the purpose of yourself, for the people of yourself, the people of important, the people who are important for you. Your life is for them. Your life is for yourself. Your life is for that environment. Your life is for all the living animals. You just go outside, watch sunset, sunrise, watch oceans, watch rivers, watch animals, play with them, watch and go on hiking, do cycling, and everything. You love it, but it's very hard. First step is very hard. Just take it. Okay. If you like my this video stuff, please like and subscribe this channel for more valuable, which add values to your life. Such kind of videos for that kind of value, just subscribe it. Okay.